Talked about that a little bit earlier. Have you seen that?
Absolutely. One of the things we're prioritizing is spacing. We have very talented guards, great drivers. So as long as we stay spaced and just be confident in our shot, then we're going to be very hard to guard.
Sorry, you've already been asked this, but you were saying, you're very instinctual defensively and, cause a lot of havoc. How do you kind of balance that with, just playing better positionally defense within this system?
Yeah, it's just kind of goes along with instinct, just knowing when to be aggressive and when to just be solid. One thing I'm really trying to work on is not everything has to be a steal, not everything has to be a home run. Sometimes just getting the stop is just as effective as getting a steal. So knowing when to just be solid and be in the right spot versus kind of be aggressive and maybe play a passing lane, it's just finding that balance. And Coach Brock and Coach Moser have done a really good job of just helping me through it.
Is this going to be a good rebounding team?
Absolutely. We have Sam Godwin. He's a dog down there. We have Jalen Moore, freak athlete, dog, and we have a whole bunch of guys that are just really hungry and really active, and they're doing a good job of emphasizing it. So I think we'll be a great rebounding team.
Kind of the lessons from a year ago that you learned at Long Beach and how this season ended for you guys?
Just having faith. I think that's the biggest thing. We've faced a lot of adversity as a team. We had a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Obviously, our coach getting fired before the tournament, was probably the biggest shock. But the team came together, and I saw the power of unity and having faith in the greater good. And I think just being able to play through adversity, because it's a game of runs. You're gonna make mistakes. Bad things are gonna happen. But if you just stay the course, believe in it, and you'll get to where you need to go.
Last couple of years, the talk has been just getting to the tournament around here. You're somebody that kind of brings in the unique ability to be able to talk about it. What are those conversations like with teammates? Or does that even come up?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's the goal. The goal is to not only make tournament, but have a deep tournament run. So we're just hungry. Everything has to be intentional. Everything has to be with purpose. Guys are coming in, just working hard, extra reps. Because once it gets there, you don't want to waste any opportunities. So going with no regrets. Do all you can and live with the results.
What have been your just impressions of the two freshman guards, Dayton and Jeremiah, and what they bring? Obviously, both guys that have a lot of videos out there for what they've done in the AAU circuit.
Both of those guys will be very successful. I think they'll be fine in the long run. They've both proven. I've seen them. They not only put in the work, but they're thriving in practice. They're great reps. Super talented guys. They'll have a great basketball career, and they'll be playing for a long time.
We know Jeremiah was we've all seen that. How's it going with the defensive side, especially just because he's just came in a little bit later as far as how complicated things are? Because with Porter, you don't know where you're going to be. You're not going to be on the floor, that kind of thing.
No, it's good. He's a lot stronger than you think. Especially to be a freshman, he's very strong. He handles contact well. So I think it's just learning. Learning the defensive system, getting accustomed to the college level. Guys are obviously stronger, more physical, and it's SEC, so guys are obviously even that much more, large and bigger. But they're both doing very well. Jeremiah's, he'll be playing basketball for a long time. His defense is solid.
Are you someone that can kind of take it upon yourself, knowing what you know about defense, to even kind of give him some pointers here and there, or do you feel like he kind of already has it down and knows what he needs to be doing defensively?
I give him pointers. He honestly already has a pretty good feel. So mine is just instincts. It's kind of hard to teach instinct. It's kind of just second nature to me. But I've definitely picked up a few things, and I'm always willing to give my advice and my perspective on things.
A lot of people seem to already be discounting this team heading into the season. I think you guys were picked 15th in the SEC. What did you learn from your experience last season when the school announces that Coach Monson's not coming back after the season, then you kind of make that postseason run about just like kind of being an underdog?
Yeah, rankings and all that are just opinions. It's not facts. It's not. They're not here. They haven't seen our practices. They haven't seen our weightlifting. They haven't seen our guys. It's just based off sheer opinion, and we're not really concerned with it. We know the work we're putting in. We know the guys that we have. We know where we're going to go. And if they don't believe, then we'll just prove them wrong, and it'll be even sweeter when we get there.
How have you seen somebody like Jalen Moore? How does he lead? We've seen it day to day, but what were your first impressions? Like, you do this every day?
He's an energy guy, big energy guy, big vocal. He makes his presence known wherever he is. not only is he intense, but he's also like super friendly. He's a bright smile and a good light for us. He brings a positive energy to us, and he brings a certain standard of intensity and energy. He's super vocal, super helpful. And just overall great guy and a great leader for us.
What was the sales job, just in terms of what Porter presented you from the program side of things to get you to, when you were in the portal, to get you to here eventually?
He showed me that he cared, and he showed me that he believed. I think that was the biggest thing. He laid out a blueprint. Really what impressed me was the research he had done. He showed me clips and stats that I wasn't even aware of. And, it showed me how much, research he'd done and how much attention he put into my game. And, he has such a clear vision and just, he was kind of, it's kind of hard to explain.
Just kind of knew
just
once you guys connected?
Yeah, it was kind of just a feeling that,
Sure.
this is the place where I belong.
Yeah.
What's it been like as a West Coast guy moving out middle of America?
No, it was an adjustment at first for sure. It's definitely a different pace, but it's been a great experience so far. I'm really happy and blessed to be here. It's different. It's weird because a lot of people haven't been to Cali around here. Like, I feel like California was such a well-known part. Like I assume everyone has kind of been there,
Yeah.
but a lot of guys haven't been there. So they've been asking questions about what it's like over there, and I'm going to try to get some of them guys out of there. But it's been a great experience so far.
For sure.
Porter pointed out that you and Bryson both hit 77 three-pointers last season. Who's the better shooter?
We both put the ball in the basket. That's all that matters.